Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the live stream where today we're going to do something very special. Now, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to choose a number between 1 and 10. I want you to pick a number between 1 and 10, and that number is going to describe how you feel today. So pick a number between 1 and 10 about how you feel today. So if the number's all the way down to 1, you're feeling really, really stressed. If the number's all the way up close to 10, then you're feeling on top of the world. You're totally confident, you're totally powerful, and you're kicking goals wherever you go. So let me know in the chat box on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about your day so far? So starting with Nini, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about your day so far?
So far, I would say 8
8.
or 7. Yeah, 8.
8, or are you going to steal Akma? Because Akma said 7. Akma, good afternoon. 7 goes to you, and Nini's going to choose 8.
Yep.
Out of all the numbers you could have picked, how did you come up with 8?
8 is first. Today, I feel I'm very productive. I
Mm-hmm.
have 2 business meetings with my business partner.
Ooh.
And then I complete my presentations for this weekend's training.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just in that process of going through it. So I feel I did a lot of things. I also done the house chores at the same time, feed my husband's belly.
That's true.
Okay, feed my cat and dog. So I feel very happy. I feel my time just like boom, boom, boom. I did what I need to do today.
Or maybe you should have a 9 instead of an 8. What would you have to do to get to a 9? If I did the housework, if I did the cleaning, if I did the feeding of my own belly, would that get you to a 9?
No, I would say probably finish some of the transcription for me. Yeah, but overall, I would say 8.
So go to the chat box now. Pick a number between 1 and 10 and tell us, how do you feel about your day so far? Akma says 7. Nini says 7 or 8. 8. And I'm going to say 8 as well.
Okay, why is that?
Because 8, Baba.
Oh, Baba.
I'm Baba.
Okay,
Very
Baba.
simple. 8's a good lucky number for me.
Okay.
I've had lots of meetings. My clients are making lots of money. They're progressing. They're overcome all the limitations, and now they're exploding. So life's good.
That's awesome.
Life's very good. Sandy Key, good to see you there. Sandy Key says 7. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Now, we're going to do something very special today. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever set a goal in the past and not achieved it? Has that happened to you, Nini?
Yep.
Do you ever second guess yourself and hesitate to take action?
Yep, that happened before.
Would you like to feel more confident? And if you did, would that help you take more action in the face of uncertainty?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for joining us today, ladies and gentlemen. In today's live coaching session, I'm going to show you one of the tools that I help my clients to succeed faster. It's a wonderful tool. We utilize this tool every week, and it helps my clients get more clarity on their goals. It helps them build up that confidence so that they can take action, especially when there's uncertainty. Now, in this session, you're going to learn how to live your life on your terms. And you do that by achieving your goals. If you can't achieve your goals, you can't live life on your terms. You're also going to learn how to lead confidently. Now, you've got to lead your people, but first of all, you have to get the result yourself. We call that personal leadership. And you've got to be able to smash through self-doubt. And then thirdly, you're going to learn how to leave a legacy by facing your fears and unlocking your full potential. If you want to achieve big goals in your life, you've got to unleash all of that potential. Because a lot of people say to me, Daniel, I feel like I'm operating at 30 or 40% of my potential. And you can't achieve your goals if you're operating at 30 or 40% of your potential. It's just not enough. Imagine driving a beautiful big red Ferrari and imagine driving it around town, but it was stuck in first gear. Imagine that. How frustrating. So, William, great to see you there, my friend, and we shall begin. So this is a live coaching session, and I charge my wife hundreds of dollars per hour. Well, she takes hundreds of dollars per hour out of my account and buys beautiful clothes and earrings and has the hair and makeup done. But today she's going to pay me to coach her. So what you're going to see in this section is Nini getting clarity on her goals. She's got a big event coming up this weekend. How many people at your upcoming event this weekend?
300.
I beg what?
300 people.
300 people at one event.
Yep.
That's a big event.
I know. I'm very excited, actually.
Only 300 people?
Yeah, but this is the first round, so we expecting the second round at the end of October. So
another one after this with another 300. So that's 600. Oh my gosh, that's a big event.
I know. Excited, isn't it?
And is this outside of your comfort zone? Is this the biggest one you've done so far?
Yes.
And if you keep doing what you've always done, you'll only get more of what you already have. So do you have to become a different person in here to be able to serve this amount of clients out there?
Absolutely. I think with probably higher energy, I used to do a lot of one-on-one consultation, but I think now doing as a group, I think I need to have my energy really up, to maintain those energy throughout the 2 days training. So
300 people for 2 days. Wow. So let me ask our friends here joining us, if you were serving one person, then you'd have to give 100% of your energy to one person. If you serve 300 people at one time, you've got to multiply your energy because you've got to be able to give 100% of your energy to all 300 people. You can't say, well, this person over here, I'm just going to give 30% of energy to. And this person over here, I like you, I'm going to give you 120% of my energy. No, everybody's got to get 100% of your energy, and you've got to spread your energy between 300 people.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's focus on the future. So let's go to 5 p.m. Sunday afternoon. So it's Sunday afternoon. Your event's finished off. What's the result that you're looking for? What is that result you want to have on Sunday afternoon this week?
First, I will love everybody, type in the chat box, hey, Nini, this is the best EQ training I have ever done. I have so much aha moment. I feel I already break through. I feel like you just changed my life. I want to be that person. That person actually have the impact on people's life. Feel like, oh, thank you so much. Nobody actually believing in me, but now because of you, I have that, it's like, oh, I have the hope again. I want to be that person's life that giving people's hope again and be able to take action and be able to moving forward.
Excellent.
Yeah. And I want everybody all having that.
Everybody, not just 299 people. You want all 300 to have it?
Yeah, I want all the 300 people all have the same feeling, that same love from me.
Excellent. Beautiful. And if you had that on Sunday afternoon, if you heard people in the chat box saying, this is the best EQ training ever, if you heard that, would you know you're getting close to your result?
Absolutely. Yes.
If people were typing into the chat box, you changed my life. Is that the result you're looking for?
Yes.
If people said things like, nobody believed in me, but because of you, I believe again. Yes. If you heard that, would you have achieved your result?
Yes, I probably will cry.
Hey, that's a good thing. Like you'll cry because you're so upset, or you'll cry with happiness?
Absolutely happiness, yeah, I don't know how to describe that feeling, but sometimes you hear that from the client say that to me. I just feel like, oh, that feels so good.
Awesome. And what if they typed into the chat box, I have hope again? What if they typed that? How would you feel? Would that be the result you're looking for?
Yes, I'll feel very happy. I'll feel that fulfillment. I feel like the purpose of what I really want to do is having that fulfillment again.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And if all 300 people were typing the same thing, if all 300 people saying this is the best EQ training ever, you changed my life, nobody believed in me, and because of you, I believe again. I have hope again. And all 300 people felt that way, and you were feeling the love, is that the result that you're looking for?
Yes.
Would you cry?
I think I will. I probably will.
Would you be happy?
Yes.
Would you experience that high energy?
Yes.
And would you have that fulfillment?
Yes.
Excellent. So I know this event's going to be a big success. You're going to impact 300 lives. 300 people are going to have more confidence. They're going to have more clarity. They're going to have greater cash flow. If any two people, who are the Who are the two most important people in your life? Who are those two people?
Of course, the first one's my husband. Always there for me.
Why
Always.
do you talk about me like I'm not here?
I'm not sure.
Am I your husband?
I hope you are.
Am I wearing a wedding ring? Oh, maybe I don't. Okay. Have you got a wedding ring on?
Not today.
None. How do I know it's me?
So definitely the first one is my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my husband.
Okay.
Always believing in me.
And you'd love me to be there to see you receive these compliments of people saying, this is the best EQ training ever.
Yeah.
You changed my life.
Yep.
Nobody believed in me. And because of you, I believe again.
Mm-hmm.
I have hope. All these 300 people are taking action. Your experience fulfillment, that higher energy, you want me to be there to experience that with you.
Yep.
Excellent. So that's person number one. Is there anybody else that you would love to have there to see you achieve this outcome?
I think my mom.
Mum. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So whenever we're coaching, ladies and gentlemen, the most important thing is to start with the end in mind. As a coach, I'm not concerned about the past. I'm not concerned about where people are coming from. I'm concerned about where they're going, because fully 85% of your motivation comes from the future. And the greater clarity you have on the future and what you want, the more confidence you have. The more confidence you have, the more likely you are to face your fears. And when you face those fears and you conquer those fears, you become unstoppable. And I would like to help Nini to achieve her goal. And as a coach, what we need to do is we need to rewire the mind. See, fully 95% of what you do on a daily basis is totally unconscious. The way you think is often unconscious. The feelings that go through your body, you're often unaware of them. And the results in our life are always a reflection of our mindset. Our outer world is a representation of our inner world. And I like to say to my clients is that if you can't see it in your mind, you can't hold it in your hand. And so what we do is if we want a new result, we have to reprogram the mind. Imagine this. Imagine your device. Imagine your device. Imagine you want to take notes on it like this, but you don't have an application, you don't have a program on your device. What you've got to do is you've got to download the device first. And once you download the program and you put it on your device, only then can you use it. So what we need to do for Nini this weekend is to give her mind a new set of instructions so it starts to produce new results. And that's what we're going to do right now. Remember, mindset is everything. You are what you are today because of the way that you think, feel, and act. And the thinking is the most important because your thoughts influence 95% of your feelings. And those feelings determine what you do and don't do. So what we do is we reprogram the mind, give it a new set of instructions, which changes those confidence levels within. And once you feel confident, you move towards those things you fear and you conquer them and you get the results in your life. So, Nini, let's begin. Are you ready to play?
Yep.
I'm going to put on my headset because I want to listen to the music that's coming through.
Okay.
You'll also be able to hear it as we go through this. And if you want to play along, if you're here watching us live, type in #live. If you're joining us on the replay, type in replay. However, you can follow along as well. But one caveat, if you're driving, don't do this whilst you're driving because I'm going to ask Nini to close her eyes in a moment. And I don't want you to close your eyes if you're driving your motor vehicle or even riding your scooter. So, Nini, are you ready?
Yes.
And is it all right for your unconscious mind to make these changes today and for you to be aware of it consciously?
Yes.
Excellent. Nini, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go ahead now and I'd like you to close the eyes. And when you're ready, I'd like you to take a big, deep breath in through the nose and letting it all the way out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose and letting it out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose and letting it out through the mouth. Excellent. And what I'd like you to do, Nini, is I'd like you to imagine that it's already Sunday, 5 p.m. this week. And I want you to imagine that during Saturday and during Sunday, you delivered a knockout presentation. 300 people came along to find their flow, to get clarity, to boost their confidence, and to increase their cash flow. And I want you to see it right now, that 2-day event turned out very, very successful. And as you watch the screen, the messages start to come in. People are saying, this is the best EQ training ever. They're saying, you've changed my life. The messages are coming through and people are saying, nobody believed in me. And because of you, I believe again. I have hope again. And these 300 lives are all out there saying that this was the best event ever. All of them feeling totally fulfilled. All of them, including you, high with energy. And just notice how that feels. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, I feel really amazing. I feel like I see myself doing this to everybody and say, thank you so much, everyone, for giving me such a wonderful 2 days and giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge and serve you in a way that's going to change your life.
Wonderful. And I can already see that tear coming out of your left eye. Is it already there?
Yep.
Excellent. And what is it that you're hearing? What are these comments and these feedbacks? What else are you hearing there as this event changes people's lives?
People say, oh, I love you, Nini. We so want to see you again. Let's keep in touch. I heard the business event organizer say, don't go yet, let's have a group photo, and everybody have a very big smile, and it's a very successful event.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And now, keeping those eyes closed, I want you to notice on Sunday afternoon at 5 p.m, you turn around and you notice that I'm there, your husband, the man who loves and supports you, who kisses and cuddles you, and has been on this journey with you for so long. And I want you to recognize that I'm there. And what I want you to do is I want you to imagine floating up out of your body, floating all the way down into my body. And as you float down into my body, I want you to be looking through my eyes, hearing the sounds, feeling the feelings that I'm experiencing at 5 p.m. on Sunday evening. And as you're looking through my eyes back at you, what is it that you see? What do you hear? What do you feel?
You give me a cuddle, you have dance noodle smell, you're like, oh, wife, I'm so proud of you, you're so cute, let me give you a kiss, and I'm gonna reward you tonight.
That's right. Now be careful what you say, because there's somebody else there who unconditionally supports you, somebody who's loved you from before you were born. And I want you to realize that your mum's here as well, seeing you achieve this result, serving 300 lives, people saying this is the best training. You've changed my life. Nobody believed in me, but because of you did I believe again. And I want you to notice that she's in the room. And I want you to imagine floating up out of my body, all the way over, down into her body at 5 p.m. on Sunday. And notice how it feels to be inside of her body. What does she see? What does she hear? What does she feel?
She said that, well, you did pretty good. Keep up the good work. That just, she won't say much, but, she's like, okay, you did very well. Good job. Keep up the good work. That's all she will say. I know her.
And is that all you need from her to know that you've done a great job?
Yeah. Well, she said, she's like, oh, remember the lipstick, don't be too red. That's what she will say.
And when she says, don't make the lipstick too red, you know that she loves you.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And how does she feel that people are saying about her daughter that this is the best EQ training ever? That you've changed my life, that nobody believed in me, but because of you, I believe again. How does that make her feel right now?
Probably mom probably feel like, oh my gosh, I just couldn't believe that my daughter can do this. You know, like she know what I'm doing, but she probably not fully understand what I'm actually doing. But I think by this, she's like, oh wow, that's powerful. Like what she did is powerful.
Excellent. And holding on to that powerful feeling, I want you to float back up out of her body, holding on to all those new learnings, all those new perceptions, and floating all the way back over into your body and right back down into your body, right back into the room right now, and holding on to all of that knowledge and all of that wisdom and all of that know-how so you can create this Sunday's event as the best EQ training ever. Saying all the right words at the right time, in the right order and sequence. So at 5 p.m., people write to you and say, you changed my life. Knowing that you did great interventions. And now people are saying, nobody believed in me. And because of you, I believe again. To know that your technology serves their head and their heart. And for them to have hope again. And all 300 take action. And holding on to that fulfillment, holding on to that higher energy. I want you to come all the way back to now. Excellent. And welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Where did you go?
At my event, Sunday afternoon.
Wow. And what did you see? Because you even said before you thought you were going to cry, and then those tears came out. So what happened there? What was happening inside of your mind?
Well, it's hard to describe, but I feel like having that peace in mind of seeing those people, you know, on the screen and those energy. I just feel the energy is flowing, you know, like I couldn't really like, you know, like unmute 300 people at one time, but I can just feel that energy through the chat box. Say, oh, Nini, thank you so much. You know, we love you. You know, it's such a great training. It's such a totally different experience because this training is really about yourself. How you gonna regain that confidence in yourself? How you gonna love yourself again? It's not about marketing, webinar, or sales. So, you know, it's just very different experience for those students. So I'm very looking forward to it.
Now, by going through this experience, can you see how you can achieve your goals?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Do you feel that you can become a better leader for these 300 people, for these 300 lives?
Yeah. I feel I do a lot of encouragement, you know, encourage them. I just sharing my vibe, you know, that positive vibe to, you know, let them realize that even though sometimes the life is hard, but you can achieve anything if you really want to.
And if you're able to achieve all of this this Saturday afternoon by 5 p.m., do you feel that you're leaving a legacy? And do you feel that working successfully with 300 people helps you unlock more of your potential?
Yes, because I always said that I want to bring out those emotional intelligence into the Asian market, in the Asian culture, and I'm so glad I did that. And I can see that a lot of brother, sister, friends, you know, they really need this, be able to express themselves.
100%.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that, ladies and gentlemen? Did you enjoy seeing a short coaching session to rewire the mind? Did you enjoy that? Go to the chat box now and tell me, what did you learn? Did you enjoy that? Did you give it a thumbs up? Or are you going to give it a thumbs down? If you give it a thumbs down, that's also okay. We appreciate all the thumbs, whether they're up and down. It's good to have thumbs. And so these are some of the things that we do. And when you change the way that you think, It's only then you'll have different feelings. And once you feel more confident, once you're ready to face your fears, once you have courage, then nothing will ever stop you ever again. But without that courage, without that confidence, without that clarity, success is really hard. So if you're not in our Accelerate and Multiply community, come and join us. I'm going to put a link below in this post. Click the link. We have a community here of successful business people, and we're doing things like this every single week to help you become more successful. So thank you for joining us today. Akma, wonderful to see you there. Jenny, wonderful to see you as well. Sandy, thanks for joining us. Cal Lim, wonderful to see you also. Kai, thank you for joining us. Alicia, thank you for joining us. William, thank you for joining us. And we hope that we see you all soon. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, have a wonderful day. Ciao for now.
Bye-bye.